We are having technical difficulties, it seems. If anybody is here, can you please let me know? You seem to not be able to connect the vent link with YouTube, which is weird.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Hi, Shal. So you seem to be okay. You seem to you didn't have a problem. Maybe it's going to be okay if Shal can get on. Just going to grab my board. And we're going to start cutting 1 pound of chicken. Hey, so I've been excited since I created the event, and only to be stumped by this whole connection issue.
So that's what people get when they click your link.
What's that?
That's what people
waiting
get.
for Cook with Mel. Okay, so we're just checking that link to the watch party, and it says everybody's waiting for me. I'm here.
I'm trying to set up Facebook too, yeah?
Watching from work. Oh, that's cool, Shal. I wonder if anybody is cooking with me today or just going to watch me work. I think some people did plan on cooking. But I don't know. You know, sometimes life happens and things get in the way. So all I'm doing here is just cubing the chicken. I thought I wouldn't do any prep work just because, you know, just in case somebody else hasn't prepared and they thought to start from scratch. So I'm starting from scratch today.
You're live on Facebook too.
Everything working okay?
No idea.
Actually.
No idea.
Oh yes, of course. It's still work time in some parts in the US. So you know, but what can you do? It's midnight in Africa, so that's also going to be a bit inconvenient. You know, like I imagine, you know, if anybody is watching or cooking, they'd be doing so while the whole family is asleep. All right. I'm halfway done here with this chicken. And what we're getting ready to do is we're getting ready to, remember in the cast iron pot, we're going to create the brown flavor in the pot. So we're going to cook the chicken down and then work our onions into the chicken flavor. Sorry. Hi, Mel's husband. Shell says hi. He's having a bit of a mare. Just trying to make sure everything goes right in the back end of it. I think he was going to try and be social today, but maybe when everything calms down. I have to use something other than chicken. Oh, totally. You know, you can use pork and chorizo. That's like, you know, I think I was saying in another video. You can use any, well, not any kind of meat, but I've done a lot of research. People have used combinations of, I think as long as the smoked sausage is in your jambalaya, you can, you know, use so many variations. One of them is pork and chorizo. Another is pork, chicken and chorizo. And then the other was shrimp, chorizo, crab, and chicken. So I think, you know, if you leave chicken out, I don't think it'd be an issue. It's just what you like. And, you know, when you're cooking at home, as long as it comes out good, I think that's all that matters. Okay, down to my last piece. Hi, Abby. Oh, I should say it by your right name. Hi, Roseanne. How are you today? Thank you. Oh, and Shell says, oh, you do the shrimp and sausage. Oh, I think why not? Yeah. I think you get, obviously your meat would affect, you know, the flavor of the jambalaya to an extent. And we all know that, you know, chicken is a very, how can I say, forgiving flavor. It does go with a lot, but I think if you use some kind of seafood, you're going to get a bit of a seafood flavor. I'm just going to wash my hands. Before I touch anything else. Oh, thank you. Chicken, sausage, and shrimp. I believe that comes out really good. My family doesn't. They don't really. I don't know why. My kids don't like seafood, So I never included it, but I would love to try some kind of shrimp. Hi, Roxanne. So we have got a few of us online, and if you are online, please do say hello, because I am checking out your comments. Oh, you're allergic, Shell. Oh gosh, yeah, then no, it's just totally not an option. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, remember we said if you have a cast iron pot, you're going to use a cast iron pot. If you don't have a cast iron pot, the next best thing is stainless steel, because what we want is the chicken flavor to stick to your pot. And then we're going to scrape, probably right through the jambalaya while it's cooking. Let me use my Dutch oven. Switch that on, and I think I want to use, because we do Tabasco, I think I want to do a chili. I want to do a chili and a garlic oil. I don't know what happens with you guys, but so many times I'll find a recipe, and then sometimes I don't add this or I don't add that, but I really want to make it, or I think, this will go nice with that flavor. So I change things up all the time, and I don't know how you find it, but most of the times it comes out good, doesn't it? So hello, Mr. Husband. I'm sure you'll be back soon, Roxanne. Oh, God. Okay. Switch some lighting on. Just gonna disinfect my. Oh gosh, I think you did great. Yeah, it was fine. I think as long as I was able to see and understand, what you were trying to show me, which I did. I'm just going to move this over. I'd like to bring the. Let me just see if I can get the camera over to the stove. So, just a moment. Try that. Hi. Okay. Someone if you've been cooking a long time, you'll know this, but the way to check if the oil's hot is if you shake your pot a little bit, try and show you. It gets more fluid if you know what I mean. Oh, that's hot. So I'm going to turn it down, because what we know is that jambalaya is slow cooked. So I'm going to turn it down to a medium heat. Yeah, medium. And then I'm just going to put all my chicken in there. And then I think this is going to be my tool of choice today because it's quite flexible. And so when I'm scraping the side of the pot, I think this is going to work well for me. Thank you. What I really wish is I could have had some music going, music from Louisiana, and I imagine that to be, some kind of jazz or something like that. But I thought, with the sound carrying, you might not hear me very well, so bummer. So, with the lockdown, COVID-19, I have not seen anybody. Hello.
Hello.
I have not seen any of my friends. I haven't. This is Christopher, by the way.
This is COVID-19.
This is my very professional cameraman.
Hi guys. Now all agree I'm better behind the camera.
It's like that. But I haven't seen any of my friends since when did I think March? I think I think COVID-19 hit us all in March. Yeah, so I haven't socialized. I've been out a few times to drop my daughter off at work, and I went shopping once because I had to find ingredients at a specialty shop. So I couldn't send my husband to that. I had to go and find the right thing. So yeah, I think I'm sorely missing out on the social interaction. Oh, it smells good, doesn't it? Thank you, Roxanne. It actually does smell good though, because you know what I did different this time is I put in chili and garlic oil. So it's already smelling good. But I think when I make it, I think when I add the chorizo, that like I can hardly even speak. It just sends me into another level. All I want to do is just sniff. So all I'm doing now is, actually, I might turn that up a bit. The last time the chicken, I had everything on low heat because, of course, I was trying to, we need smell-o-vision. That's so true. Yeah. The last time when I cooked the chicken, it took me like 25 minutes just to get the liquid out of the chicken and just be left with the oil. You guys didn't see that because I don't like in my videos to let the whole, waste people's time with us waiting for stuff to cook. So I just skipped that part. But yeah, it took quite a while. I think total was like an hour and a half. Yeah, we do need smell-o-vision sharp. So this is my first watch party, and the reason why I chose jambalaya is because I feel like in my part of the world, it's a virtually unknown dish. And hey, Christopher.
Yeah.
Come back. Someone's saying, well, she's actually my friend from a game I play. Saying hi.
Hi.
Roxanne and Shao.
Hi, ladies. We need to lift this up a bit so people can see what.
Well, how am I going to lift it up? It's on the counter.
That's what I'm here for.
You can't like...
Look, this is what they're used to.
It's actually good to see what's going on in the pot.
Let me get someone to prop it up with.
Thank you.
Save you cooking like this.
I forgot what I was saying. Distracting. Yeah, us to Roxanne. So I think because today's Saturday morning, we have had a week of the kids going back to school.
And what else?
You want to do that?
Use a box of kitchen bags. That'll work.
Any box will do. Thank you.
Is that better?
Yeah, way better. I don't feel like I have to bend. No.
Walking down the invisible flight of stairs.
Yeah, so the kids went back to school, and they're doing this all over the world. The kids should go back to school and not practice any social distancing because we know kids, sit next to each other like half a meter apart and whatnot. They should go back to school, but if you can work remotely, then do that. And if you are out excessively, then you'll be fined. But I kind of feel like it should be the opposite way around, because we should protect the young people at least. If we peg off or die, at least, everything will be okay for them.
Still there? Good.
And throughout COVID, you guys are going to laugh at me so bad. Throughout COVID-19, this was my fear that COVID, the virus is going to turn into a zombie apocalypse. No matter how many times I am reassured that, oh no, it's not going to happen. It's like, the movies. Nah, it's still, even right up until today, I still am having a freak out that, oh gosh, So, I mean, I can to a certain extent understand why people were, mass buying, not the toilet paper, because if that was happening, I would buy, like baked beans and non-perishable things I can eat. But yeah.
You can tell people we're hoarding toilet paper.
Oh gosh, that was crazy. And I feel like in the stores, everything's going back to normal. You need to say hi to Roxanne.
Hi, Roxanne.
He's just busy with another camera.
Having technical difficulties.
Oh, I think he's still trying to get everything okay.
I was trying to get Facebook on here, but do you want that? Because it's just going to be looking at your back.
Yeah, I guess so. And I think I have done a YouTube link on Facebook.
I'll just set it on Facebook Live, and then you can.
Yeah, that's fine. Then if people want a different angle. Are you busy?
I'm just trying to get this.
I need to work out what's 111 degrees converted to Australian.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah, Fahrenheit to thing.
It is.
Thank you, Roxanne.
So I'm just doing the calculations in my head.
You're clever to do that. I can't yet.
How much? 111?
111, yeah.
111. 40 degrees.
40 degrees.
That can't be right.
Shell, what's 40 degrees? You mean as in weather?
Hold on, are you going, where are you trying to go from?
No, Shell's saying, dang, is it 111 degrees right now?
Yeah, that's 43 degrees Celsius. So bastard hot, in other words.
In Arizona, because I think Shell's in Arizona.
It's like summer, you know that.
40 degrees?
Yeah.
I won't be able to cope.
Whereabouts in Arizona?
I don't know. We don't talk about like our exact location, you know, in case of stalkers, all right? So we just like maybe give the city and the country, and that's about it.
Yeah, well, city's good enough.
Cities, yeah. I don't. I can't remember which city. And the Shah must be busy. But yeah, you don't have to know the city. You could do like what's generally the degrees across the state.
Oh, no. I've been to Arizona. I like the.
Oh, you like?
I like the state.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, the Phoenix area. Okay. Have you been to Phoenix?
I haven't been to Phoenix.
So where have you been then?
Oh, well, now you're going to test the memory.
Yes, let's test the memory.
I better remember what I just ate for breakfast. It's a place with all the red, Sedona. Sedona is where I've been to in Arizona.
Sedona? I haven't heard of.
It's every single car commercial that you see that's got all that red rock in the background.
Yeah.
That's filmed in Sedona.
See, I haven't actually been to the US. You have a great laugh, Mel. Thank you. Some people say evil laugh, evil. So I try. I do little giggles and I try not to, go 100%.
Yeah, there's evil there that doesn't sleep.
So I've heard of, is it Daytona or Dayton? And
Dayton, I think.
I've definitely heard of. I think for me, Phoenix is the most famous city.
Daytona's in Florida.
No, so which of the cities in Arizona?
Dayton's in Ohio.
So Sedona's beautiful. Shell says Sedona's beautiful, and Roxanne says, "Hi there, Chris. You both are doing great." Thank you.
Thanks. So, major cities, you got Phoenix.
I only know Phoenix, I think.
Phoenix, Tucson.
Of course.
Mesa. Yep. Scottsdale, Glendale.
Okay.
Phoenix is the biggest one.
Yeah. I think a movie was shot there.
Phoenix.
Yeah, because why do I know it? I mean, all I know about Arizona is what I get from the movies, because I haven't researched the state or anything. But Phoenix is dry, isn't it? Not humid. Oh, it should be, because it's inland and it's yeah. Oh, dry heat is so much better than because I'm from Durban, South Africa, which is it's the only pocket in that area that has got a tropical climate. So like the equator, and man, it could be what's 25 degrees converted to Fahrenheit? Dry until the monsoon hits in about a month. Oh,
How much? 25.
yeah.
77.
Oh, yeah. So it could be 77 degrees. This is how I grew up, by the way. And you could get in the shower in the morning, hop out, and about 10 minutes later, you've got your sweat on again. I just did not, like if you're light skinned, you have a red hue, a constant red hue, as if you're boiling from the inside out.
Try being a white boy.
So what's that like, Chris? We can't see you. Come here. It's almost like you're this dirty little secret in the background.
I am, and I quite enjoy that. Look, you're the hot ticket.
No.
You should be on camera.
No.
Tell us what you're doing here anyway, now that you finished talking about cities.
Oh. We go off on tangents.
I know.
Can you show what's happening in the pot?
Are you ready, people? Here we go.
Okay, so now all I'm trying to do is get rid of the liquid. And I think that chicken is ready because have a look there. It's just the oil that's left. Because what happens is the chicken, while the chicken's cooking, all the liquid from the chicken is released, and then that's got to cook down. And now, yeah, I think it's ready.
But how do you know if it's actually cooked?
You don't, like, you're not trying to cook it. You're not trying to cook the chicken right now. What you're trying to do is get some flavor stuck to your pot. So
Yeah,
so you're not browning it.
I always worry about the middle. You know, the middle of the chicken ends up pink.
Yes, but just think about the cook time with the jambalaya. There's no way, and chicken doesn't take long to cook. Can you pass me that bowl, please? Chicken doesn't take long to cook. I think half an hour, maybe. And I don't know if you ladies agree, but yeah, I think half an hour, and you can have cooked chicken, especially if it's like in some kind of like a stew or a sauce of some kind. 60% on top of that. Yeah, wow.
I have posted a link in your Facebook page too.
Thank you. Oh, you need to show them this because that is even better than when I videoed it the last time.
What am I showing?
The pot, the actual pot. Look at the flavor I got over there today. Wow. That's amazing. Okay, I'm going to switch this off. And can we go back to the normal setup? Because I'm going to...
Oh, sorry for the close-up
now.
So here?
Excuse the noise. Yeah.
Is it getting used suitably?
I think so. I'm just trying to find a sharp knife. I'm going to have to wash this one.
Isn't it?
No, I don't like that one.
I don't often go in this drawer, but it appears that we have many different ways of skinning meat. Wow. Oh, no. Oh. What on earth do you do with that?
That's how you, take skin off a human being, I guess.
Is this how you?
If you notice, I actually haven't used that one.
Is this how you debone me?
My godfathers.
So I bought a new set. This is actually going back quite a while ago. I bought a new set of Japanese knives, and they're supposed to never go blunt and whatnot. But that means that I don't use my old set. So that's why what that conversation was about. Right, I think we are gonna just do our onions. Near Dallas, Texas.
Ah,
So you've been in Texas, haven't you?
my head office is in Dallas, specifically Irving.
Okay. Is it an industrial, like a thing, industrial area, or would you say, or business district?
It's out in the suburbs. Yeah, it's like I don't know what you call it, like a business park or a business area.
Business park.
Yeah.
I would love to see Texas because I heard it's also really beautiful.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Oh, what should I do when my eyes are burning?
Yeah, what's the deal with that? You don't normally, your eyes don't normally burn.
Can you give me a piece of bread?
A piece of bread.
I've seen. Oh, I'm cut off. Thank you. Just move this a little bit up.
Is that an old wives' tale?
I've seen a whole lot of tips on.
It's frozen.
That's okay. I've seen a whole lot of tips on what makes your eyes burn. With the onions and things like, oh, your knives are too blunt. You need to wash your onion. I do wash my onion and stuff like that, but I've tried all of it and none of it works. Right? This does.
Have you tried this before?
Oh, yeah. And where did I get it from? It's passed down from generations and generations in Africa, which is strange.
I should open this up because I think people were saying something to you.
Yeah, can you check that?
No, because I can't operate your retarded phone, so I'll leave it there.
My phone's not retarded. Your phone's retarded.
Maybe it's me that's retarded.
I think so.
It flashed up with a
notification?
I think.
Oh,
I think it was like a line message or something.
I think Reese might be on. So all I'm doing is I have cut my onions in half, and all I'm going to do is just slice, not dice.
Sure.
Hi guys, welcome. If you've just joined us. Okay, so where are we at now? We have just flavored our pot with the chicken, and we've set it aside, so it's over there. And I'll show you what the pot looks like because our onions are ready. Take it over. You want to come on, please? Show the pot, please.
One moment, caller.
Have a look at that. This is eggs. This is what it's turned out better than I've ever done it, but this is what you're looking for when you're making a jambalaya. You want to get some flavor stuck to your pot because, as you know, we'll be grabbing all that flavor, and it's just gonna, there's not much flavoring that goes into a jambalaya, but this is where you get it from. And I feel like the star of a jambalaya dish is your onions, because they, they grab all that flavor and just make everything good.
How's that? Is that good?
Yeah. I wish we could have used a mobile phone this time, because I want to show what's going on in the pot. Like lots.
Yeah. There's some restriction with YouTube. I don't know, maybe till you get a million subscribers or something. You're not allowed to go live.
You're not allowed to go live
On
with
mobile.
your mobile.
Yeah.
And that was why we were... I'm driving and the kid just jumped. Wow, 5 degrees. Wow. Your eyes, buddy?
Yeah.
Need a piece of bread.
No, it's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Everyone dies in a birthday.
Okay, so what I've done now is I have turned my pot to low to medium, but more on the low side. If you're using an electrical stove, I would put it on about 3. A friend of mine, he was making it, and I think he had it like really low, and he got worried after a while because nothing was happening with the onions. So all he did was turn it up a little bit, and a little bit, yeah, and then they started to brown at a good rate. So what we're looking for here is just working in, trying to loosen the flavor from the pot. Has Christopher ever been in the monsoon here? I don't think so, Shell. He's done like, short trips, like business trips. They often have a conference over there, or they have to go and visit head office once a year. But it's my pot shaking all the time. Yeah, it's never. I don't think he's ever been in the monsoon. What's that like? When he comes back, we'll ask him. And I didn't ask, and I didn't take any interest.
It's a wonder of marriage. The words leave
Oh, you
here,
heard
but
me?
the magical force just makes them disappear before they get here.
No. What did you need to know?
Where's your is your head office near downtown?
Oh, you mean the thing I told you like 3 minutes ago?
I zone you out when you speak.
I wouldn't blame you. My head office is in Irving, which is by the airport, by Dallas Fort Worth Airport.
Oh, right. Okay. That's pretty central then. Bigger, congested, and hot in the summer. What's that, Rox? Congested and... What's bigger?
No idea. No, I've never been in a monsoon. Thank goodness. I've been to Dallas a few times, and it's either ridiculously hot or it's freezing, like it's snowing.
So what months would that be?
So last time I went in, when was it? February, late February, early March,
Okay.
and it was snowing.
Yeah, because it would be winter there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the previous time, I think I went in July or August, and it was like crawl along the ground because you can't breathe type. But Dallas, probably a few other cities in America, but Dallas has really, really awesome burger joints.
Jealous.
I don't know why I'm kneeling.
We should show the onions though. Okay, so I just wanted to show you the onions, and this is what how I loosen all the flavors and get the flavors into the onion. You just basically work it like that, and then the ones that are more stubborn, you just use your. So yeah, but that is all. It's not brown themselves. I would say that is just from mixing in with the flavor. And you're going to keep doing this. You know, this step goes for about at least 20 minutes. Because the browner I get my onions, the more, a more rich and more flavorful. Well, my jambalaya is going to look awesome.
So from the last time, it's worth every second of doing
Yeah.
this because the taste is just off the chain.
I think I would say that this is one of the most important steps.
I didn't understand last time because you seem to be cooking onions for ages, where normally it's like onions go in for 2 minutes or 5 minutes and they're out, whereas this is what? How long have we been going now? It's
About
quite
15,
a while. Yeah.
About 15.
Is it so it can just soak up as much flavour as possible?
Yes. I've seen. Smells good, huh? I've seen some, and this is like, people that look like they should know how to make jambalaya. I've watched some videos of them making jambalaya, and they don't do it like this. And, a lot of people, well, judging from the thumbs down, a lot of people tried their recipe and were like, oh no, it doesn't taste that good and stuff like that. So,
Interesting.
yeah, it is. So, for me, I wanted to get all the good bits out of, what everybody was doing and just make one, for me, one go-to thing that I could make a delicious
The best in
jambalaya
everything.
and, done without all the other confusing
Well,
steps.
it worked. That pot you made last time, it barely lasted 6 hours.
Yeah, with a family of 4. Oh, my friend Luke out in Canada, he made this jambalaya, and he was saying that he was full. He had eaten, he was full, but he still couldn't stop going back to pick up the pot.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Incidentally, big shout out, Luke. That pasta dish that you gave to Mills was incredible.
Yeah.
You're the man.
Oh, he thought I was lying, but you said it was so good.
She didn't pay me to say this.
That's gonna be that creamy pasta, chicken pasta dish is gonna be posted in our next video. My friend in Canada, Luke, he got this recipe for creamy chicken pasta from his sister. Learned it in school at home economics class. And of course, now he's middle-aged, and they've been making it ever since. And for the last 20 years, people have said to me, "Oh, Mel, you make the best pasta." Can you? When I used to go to events and things like that, I was the pasta lady. Was he talking to you? I don't know. Shell. I was the pasta lady, and so for my son to say, "Mum, this pasta's better than yours," he's like, nice, but not nice. But I'm still going to make a video for the carbonara, I think, because, it's nice to have variety. It's nice to have different ways of cooking. And that's the part that interests me. Because this jambalaya dish taught me that, you can cook a different way and it can come out really unique to what you're used to. Because I've never made a dish before this. I've never made a dish where you cook your onions for so long, and if the flavor catches on the pot, you start again, because that means your onions are burnt. Oh, totally not. That's just completely wrong for certain dishes, because clearly you get a better result if you're following a certain kind of method. Can you please show the pot again? Because I just want to show where we're at with this. Okay, this to me is still not done. I would actually go for longer. Like maybe, yeah, I would go like much darker than this. So I'm just going to keep stirring. Oh, yes. Shell, was talking to you about, about the monsoon, and he was saying that he'd never been in a monsoon. Remember, you'd been there when in April?
February,
February.
late February, and June, July.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember exactly.
What about Dallas?
That is Dallas.
No, Shell's in Arizona.
Oh, sorry. No, Arizona. I've been to Arizona. It was really hot. Last time I was in Arizona, I was a kid.
Okay.
That's many, many, many moons ago.
So what's a kid in, man speak?
Like 12, 13.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a kid.
Are you okay there?
I think I need another piece of bread.
Is it onion?
I think it's the onions.
All I remember about that is we did Arizona, Nevada, because we went to Las Vegas as well, and it was just hot everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Like ridiculously hot everywhere, 100+ degrees every
So
day.
it might have been like July,
Probably.
August. Okay.
Okay.
Oops, sorry, I had to step out for a sec.
Oh, welcome back,
Welcome
Roxanne.
back, Roxanne. Weather's extreme in Texas. Oh, yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah. Yeah, very extreme.
So, Shell, are you recommending that we add monsoon weather to our bucket list? Yeah.
I bet everyone loved your accent. That's if they can understand you, for one, Roxanne.
Yeah, good. Thank you. I'm just going to get the chorizo sausage ready. What are you doing?
I like this dress. Is it new?
No. I was trying to, do something semi-African, because I've never been to Louisiana. So I was thinking, if I was going to a party, for that kind of thing, what would I do?
Yeah, it looks nice. I like this too.
Are you picking on me? Thank
No.
you.
Isn't it cute?
Thank you. You don't have to be, overly nice. I am cooking for you.
Yeah, okay. Well, you look hideous.
I'll show you the wall of dust. It's quite sad. What's wall of dust?
Dust. I don't know. Maybe it's like something you see in Breaking Bad or whatever.
Yeah. So you can cut your chorizo any way you like, but I've halved mine. Well, kind of half mine. And then I'm going to slice it. While still keeping an eye on my onions. I find that I have to stir the onions about every 2 minutes or every 1 minute. I just basically stay by the pot and just play around with it constantly. Thank you for doing that.
Camera works not up to my usual standard. See, I pre-cut the that's burning.
Yeah.
So that's actually what you want.
Yeah, but I think the idea, for me, this is also a little bit too dark. I want to show what that looks like. If my pot was lower, I wouldn't get, I'd get a brown, not a dark brown, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Whereas now, but I still think this is going to turn out good. Just cutting my chorizo, and then we are going to add that to the onions and let that cook for a few minutes. Thank you for the like. Okay, can you show, I just want to show the onions because, yeah, from what I learned, this is burned onions, and you should start all over again, right? So that for me was an aha moment, if you like. And I should be working that out, but I think my chorizo will help me with that soon. So now I'm going to add my chorizo in.
Chorizo is keen to get away.
Oh,
from
it's keen to run away.
Run away, chorizo.
And then I'm just, because you're going to get the fat from your smoky sausage. So it's going to coat the pan, recoat the pan a little bit. So what I'm trying to do is just...
God, it smells nice.
I know.
Wowza. Did you use the same sausage last time?
Yep, I use the same sausage.
Maybe it's because my head's down by the actual pot instead of my normal filming stand. But yeah, that smells insane.
Yep.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know.
So you're just doing the same thing here?
Yeah, so, yeah. So when you're making jambalaya, just make sure that you can, you don't have anything else on. You know, like you're not going to, clean or anything like that. I feel like it's my time to relax, my time, just for me, because, this is all I do. I just stand by the pot mostly. Might have a cup of coffee. That's my drink of choice. But you want to say something, Christopher?
No, not at all. Not at all. Far be it from me to judge.
Yeah.
Did you just roll your eyes at me?
Yes. Not at you, about you.
Shell's back.
Oh, okay. I wonder if Shell can post a photo.
Roxanne says it smells good. It smells
You
insane,
have no
Roxanne.
idea.
I wish this was smell-o-vision.
If you're not a cook, but you want to make this, please feel free to message me, or we can even have a video call, and I can be with you if you're nervous about it, because I think anybody can make this, and it can turn out amazing. I don't have any special skills or training or anything like that, but I do follow a recipe good. Like I will stick to the exact requirements, like measurements, all of that. I will stick to that to a T. And normally, like, recipes will tell you exactly what to do. So I know I follow a recipe good, and when the dish doesn't, it doesn't taste that good, I will never try it again.
What level is your fire at? Is your fire at medium?
Can you show the fire?
I don't know. Can I?
Yeah, you can. So I'm going to turn it up. Oh, that's off. That's high. And then I'm going to turn it down. There. So I would say that's a medium.
Hopefully, yeah.
And can you show where we at to? Just while you're there. That's looking pretty good to me. As in, I need to get to the next step. And if you're doing this on the fly like we are today, don't be shy to turn your pot off. Okay, yeah, you please do go back, because we're going to be a while. We're going to do the red pepper now. We're going to do the green onion, and no, I'm trying to look. And we're going to do the celery. Right. I feel like the
Scented.
okay. I need to turn that off. My head's getting cut off. So just from memory.
Nobody can see what you're doing now.
Oh, right. Okay,
No.
Is that why you cut my head off?
No, your head's not cut off. No matter how hard we hope and pray. Hang on.
Your fire is at medium. Yeah, I would say
We answered that.
yeah, just below medium. I would put it at.
Can you stand at your X marks the spot?
X marks the spot, right? And then what's that got to do with the fire?
So I don't cut your head off when I'm filming. There we go. Keep up. Right, are you happy with this angle of projection?
I'm happy as long as, yeah, I want them to see everything. I am just trying to make sure that I am following the recipe as well. I mean, I can do it on the fly, but I think it was 2 celery sticks. Let's have a look there. Can you 2 celery sticks. I want to put another one. 2 green pepper, red pepper. Well, a lot of people put green, but I like color, so
There is green as well somewhere.
no, I like it. You know, it adds the little flecks of prettiness. It's like
Makes sense.
it does. We do have green onion. Gonna do that. Oh. Oh, the smell is so good right now in my house. I have no idea. Just showing you how to kind of red pepper. You want to get to that kind of thing. Get most of the white out, and then just slice it up the way you like it. If you like red pepper, you can make them a bit bigger. You don't have to dice it either. You can just maybe have slices. What I love about cooking is that you can be as creative as you like. But what I also like about cooking is that there's a benefit to your art, and it's immediate. And like your people you love benefit. So, and if you're cooking for yourself, well, then you love yourself, don't you? So it's all good. The only thing is, like you don't have the only thing, like you can only take a picture to admire it for a long time, like the other arts out there. But if you get to eat it, I think that's a great benefit. So I'm just gonna wash this again. Let me try to. Trouble's back.
Trouble never left.
What?
Trouble never left.
That is a sad comeback.
I'm not normally up at this time on a Saturday.
That's the truth.
Talking about The Walking Dead before, that's normally this house before kind of, what, 10, 11?
Yeah, we are, but we're late. We come alive sort of later. It's almost like we should maybe live in a different time zone.
I think you adjust because
Because it wasn't any different in when we lived in another country.
no, and you've lived in South Africa, I've lived in England. I don't ever recall any of us being a morning person.
But when I went back there on holiday, jet lag was real.
You're kind of up for 24 hours.
No, but like, you're awake because everybody wants to see you, right? And you're awake, you're in the moment, there's like 50 people around you in one household, just people saying hi. And then all of a sudden you just go, and they're like, what's going on with you?
The batteries ran out.
Especially like for somebody who hasn't traveled before, there's no way you could understand jet lag if you haven't gone through it. Because you think, okay, it's going to be like normal tiredness, but it's not. Okay. Love you, you look. Thank you, Shell. Oh, Roxanne says, yeah. It would be so nice if we all lived close to each other and I could just invite my friends over for dinner and, we could have a party. It'd be so cool. But, we could all dream. I guess I'm just going to wash my hands.
We could probably do like a Zoom thing.
But it's not the same. They can't eat
everybody on camera cooking their own.
I think we should organize that one day.
Oh, Telly's on.
Hey?
Telly.
Oh, Telly! That's my sister-in-law. Hi, Telly.
Hey, sis.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So up to now, we have. I'm not sure if you've watched the original jambalaya recipe, but we have cooked the chicken in a cast iron pot. We have. What else have we done?
Whilst you're chopping that, I'll go for a walk.
Thank you.
So thus far, the chicken has been cooked. Well, not. Is it fully cooked?
It's more. It is fully cooked, yes, but that is fully cooked.
Okay, and we have some onions and some halamadilla. What's the sausage called?
Chorizo.
Chorizo. Chorizo?
Chorizo.
Chorizo sausage cooked in there. And then there is some.
And we have got 2 red peppers. You can use 2 or 3 celery and 2 or 3 green onions.
Can I ask a dumb question?
Is any question ever done?
Well, compared to my normal, intelligent questions, seeing as you've got all the onions in the pot over there,
yeah.
What's the difference of adding the other what is it? Green onion.
So that's green onion.
Yeah. Why would you have 2 different types of onion? Is it a different flavor?
Different flavors. Yeah. And you remember your brown onion, which is that onion we use first.
Mm.
In case you didn't know. Your brown onion is doing a lot of work. The role of your brown onion is to soak up flavor from your pot, from your chorizo, from your chicken. But they call peppers, green onion, and celery the Holy Trinity.
Okay.
So it's like great for your stews, and yeah, it's just like a magic combination.
Okay, Shell is leaving us.
Oh, okay. Thank you for coming, Shell.
She'll be back in a bit. She's going into the store. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We'll see. We'll still be here. But can you smell the celery? What a strong flavor it gives off.
Yeah. I quite like it.
Yeah.
Just by itself.
I better hurry up then.
Mm.
There's like, a whole lot over there.
Yeah, it tastes better when it's pre-cut.
Okay, and now we only have green onion left.
Roxanne says you two are cute working together.
Well, Rox, I'm doing all the work. Just look at this. Just look at this.
I am in my usual position of holding the floor down.
Yes, we are literally holding
always,
the floor down.
Always need a man to hold the floor down. Now, why won't it stay where it was?
What? I'm going to leave that bit for garnish. I think, wow, that's too much. Yeah, okay, we are rocking and rolling. We can move on to the next phase.
So where are we now? We're back over there.
We are back over at the heat.
Okay.
I hope we aren't making you guys seasick. We're back on a medium heat. And we're just gonna send all our veggies in there. And I think I'm gonna close the pot this time. Look how colorful that is, guys. And we haven't even added our tomatoes in or anything like that, but look at that. That is amazing. let that cook a little bit, and then we're gonna add the chicken in, and we're now gonna prepare our tomatoes. And today I'm gonna use 3 tomatoes, and then when we put our tomatoes in, we need to prepare the rice in really quickly because we need to wash it like several times. So I'm gonna come over.
Oh, I'm gonna move again.
Thank you.
I'm trying to do this as steadily as I can.
All right.
I think you're in shot. Yep, that's pretty good.
I'm going to get a serrated knife because
An enormous weapon I had before. Yeah, there we go. Debone a corpse. I'll just be over here if you need me.
oh gosh. Don't cut a finger. Oh, yeah. Have you done? Yeah, I have done it in the past. Now I don't know. Some things you can't help, like cutting a finger. But I haven't done it in a while. Can you grab me that bowl, the blue bowl? Because I'll just put the tomatoes, because there's only been veggies in it. So,
Can I move this?
yeah. Thank you for the like. Someone's liked. Do you want to check Facebook and see if anybody's having issues? Just in case I leave people hanging.
Facebook.
Doesn't look like it.
Oh, good. Everything's fine. Okay, so at this point we have got our veggies and the chorizo in there. We're gonna add our tomatoes, our tomato paste, and the chicken into the pot. And then we are going to prepare our rice, and then we're done. But of course, all of that takes time to cook as well. Just in time. If you have any questions, guys, please do, just pop a message, because maybe somebody might be shy to ask. Yeah. If you are cooking with me, I'm doing everything unprepared, so that if you need to do something yourself, everything's fine. I just checked it. My husband has cooking phobia. Do you want it? Do you want it?
Oh, no, you go ahead and sail me down the river exactly like you were going to. That's fine. Don't mind me, I'm just here. No worries.
How many does this feed? Gosh.
How many does this feed? We love anything chicken. Looks yum.
To add to our rotation, and just how much more chicken.
Okay, so Tilly, when you see the final product, you'll see how much
because
food it is. But a pot that size.
But it's hard to tell online the size of the pot.
I know, but it's a general size kind of. Are you going over there now?
No. It's okay. But answer the question.
It's a general, I feel like a lot of people would have a pot that size. It's just a kind of a normal size family pot. In our household, it lasted 4 people about 6 hours.
No, but you can't judge that, because my son, who's 19, he eats us out of house and home. He's constantly eating, and his metabolism's through the roof. So we can't judge it by that. But I would say, if you are having a dinner party, let's base it on that, because we've all been to dinner parties. I would say that would feed about 8 to 10 people. If you've got a salad on the side, or a potato salad, if you're just having jambalaya, I would say that would feed maybe 6 to 8, depending on. But they're gonna want to, everybody goes back for seconds and stuff. So we'd say maybe 6. So I would cook a pot for for your family. Cam is like that too, Mel. Yeah, of course. So, okay, so if we're saying that Cam is like Jello, I would say 2 meals. So dinner and the next morning, because that's what happened, isn't it?
Yeah. If you were making this for a dinner party, like you said, and you had that and some other stuff on the plate, and you kind of dished it for people, it'd probably feed 10 people. But, yeah, when it's there and you've got hungry teenagers roaming around the place, it gets dusted.
Yeah.
I don't really think that answers the question that well, but it kind of
does, because Tally's family will be exactly like ours then, because the kids are similar age. And
are you suggesting that our family is normal?
Well, I'm not suggesting anything. I just said what I said. You do your own thing. But so in this amount, we had dinner, and then the kids had it for another meal. Perfect. So I think we are being a little bit helpful. That would be just about a meal for Cam. For Jello to get 2. So Jello's my son, for those of you who are watching, but he's 19, so he eats a lot. So that's why I cook a lot. But 2 meals with a teenager or somebody who eats a lot. You So you can feed your family of 4, and the exceptional person has to have a handsome sidekick to inspire and believe in you. I don't think he's referring to you, Chris.
No, it can't be me.
It must be my son.
She said handsome, so it's definitely not me.
Rocks.
It's Beauty and the Beast over here.
Yeah, thanks, that does help. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Okay. And then, like, if you've got a big enough pot, there's no reason why you can't add your ingredients to maybe a 50% if you want more food. Or double it. I don't tend to double jambalaya because I make it like every 1.5 weeks. There was a stage when I was making it every week or every fortnight. So
I think if we had a bigger pot, or maybe even ran 2 pots, you could probably freeze some.
Yeah, but if we had a bigger pot, which I should invest in, I think I would definitely be making that entire amount's worth.
Yeah, it just doesn't. It doesn't sit around long enough to have leftovers.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go over to our pot again.
Okay, we're on that way.
Because now I want to show the next stage.
All right.
I have so I've turned my pot off just because we were talking. And what I've done here, so we were up to the veggie stage, which is your Holy Trinity, your celery, your green onion, and your peppers. That cooked in with the chorizo, and then I added my tomatoes, my tomato paste, and my chicken. And remember, guys, all the quantities are in the recipe. I've attached it on Facebook, and it's also in the original video as well. So I'm just setting it up to medium again. I'm going to add...
Did you talk about the tomato then?
Tomato paste.
Yeah.
2 tablespoons of tomato paste. 2 tablespoons of garlic. 2 tablespoons of oregano. Now, I like to heat my teaspoons.
It's like the Jamie Oliver method of cooking, like just a little bit of olive oil.
I was conscious only when I started recording, how I cook, that I do exactly the same thing. And it's like every time you want to throw something in, you've got to stop yourself and be accurate. Okay, and then we've got 2 tablespoons of parsley flakes. Sounds like ours. Just getting in my parsley flakes.
Anything from here?
Yeah, the Cajun spice. We're going to do 2 tablespoons of Cajun spice. Oh, the smell, like I can hardly speak. When I first made it, I couldn't understand, but why is the smell driving me crazy? Because when I first made it, I didn't understand. Like, why am I having such dark onions in my food? And, this doesn't make any sense to me. And then I ate it and was like, yeah, I'm done. Okay, 2 tablespoons of Cajun spice, thank you.
Cool.
And next we're gonna just stir this first. And while we're doing our rice, it's gonna have time to mix in, everything's getting to know each other. Oops. I had a little accident. Yeah. Now I'm just making sure that the flavor is released from the pot, which is what we should be doing right the way through. You know, that's, I think, you spend most of your time scratching the pot when you're making jambalaya.
Sorry, I just need to run the tape.
I just want to show
I'm making a mess.
what this looks like. Okay, so this
Yeah,
is where we are. Are you going to do it?
Yeah.
Thank you. So this is where we are at. This is before we're going to add some chicken stock and some rice. That's our last step. But this is what you should have. It's going to be, let me stir a little bit so they can see.
That looks good.
Yeah, it's very dense.
Oh, I wish you guys could smell this.
Okay, so there we are. And I'm going to close the pot. Keep it on a medium to low. Just like that. And now we're going to do our rice. Just wash my hands again. 2 cups. Okay, so I'm just getting a rice colander. Rice strainer is the better word. And what rice would you say is our normal rice? It's not basmati. It's just
Just
white rice.
long grain rice.
Yeah. But I think any rice, this will go with any rice. Any rice will go with the dish. Fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, that's readable. It's just supermarket brand long grain rice. That's it.
Yeah.
I was going to say jasmine rice, and then I realised I have no idea what I'm talking about.
It's just the scent.
Are you done with this?
I'm done with all of it. So thank you for being. So I've got 2 cups of rice in here. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to rinse. I'll actually just show you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I need to get more of the sink in. I'll just hold. You're just going to wash your rice thoroughly. Actually, I'm going to show something because I want to show why I'm doing this. You'd be amazed at what's stuck to the rice when you don't. I mean, if you don't wash your rice, it's fine. But if you can, why not? There is starch and build-up of however they process the rice. Can you show in the sink? So you've got this. It's turning murky, and that's what we're trying to get rid of.
Oh God, it's shaking around like a leaf.
I'm just going to do it again because I feel like I could get it even cleaner than that. Natalie says, "Man, that looks yum." Thank you. It's so if you will not, whatever effort you make with the jambalaya and you think, oh my God, it's so long to cook and all, it is just completely worth it. I've I've done a lot of cooking. I'm the cook in the house, and out of every dish I make, not every dish, but there are just about some dishes that I make that they're so worth the effort. Okay, I'm just going to chuck this now into our jambalaya. Can you boil the kettle for me, please?
Okay.
Just leave it there.
It's going to make a rowdy noise.
It's going to make a noise. So we're just going to make
You need to be full.
2 cups of chicken stock. The pot is a 6.5 quart size, a good size for this dish. Do you know that for sure, Rox? I don't know the size of the pot because these pots are really old. They're like, what, 6-7 years old?
Yeah.
So I have no idea. Yeah. But I don't know quart conversions. That's my issue. Just want to mix it in good and see all that bottom. I want to scratch my pot again. Get all that off. So what I'm doing now is I'm just working the flavor out of away from the pot, as in whatever's stuck to the pot, you want to try and get it released as best as you can. A good time to also do it is when you add your chicken stock, because you've got some liquid, to loosen it up. And then we get 2 cups of chicken stock and pour it in and close the pot and it cooks for 20 minutes. And then you jambalaya. What do you got to give it to yourself? Thank you. So let's do that now. Oh, you know what we forgot? Tabasco sauce. So you don't have to add Tabasco sauce, but if you don't mind a little bit of a tang, I would say at this point 10 drops of Tabasco sauce will do you just fine, because it is a substantial pot. So 10 drops of Tabasco is not going to break the bank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. And with us, we like a little bit more, so I'm going to go 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there you go.
How much water do you need?
2 cups.
Which is what exactly?
You know where it says 2 cups there?
Yeah, I've drowned it.
Okay, the chicken stock goes in. And then I think I might have an easier time of trying to get my flavors released from my pot. I'm going to switch that back on too and turn it back to a medium heat. And then work it in. There you go, guys. This is what your onion does. See that brown? That is why we cook that onion for so long. If you don't if you don't cook your onion long, your jambalaya is going to end up looking like this with the rice just swelled up. And that is not what we're going for. We're going for the rice to be a browny color.
The onion's really the unsung hero of this dish.
Well, that's what I think. You know, I have, there's not many dishes that I make where the onions do so much work. You know, they're supposed to sweeten up a dish. They, you know, form the base of a meal, all those things. But all of this, it's a lot of work for one ingredient. Thank you, Telly. They said it looks yum. And now, all done. So, what's the time now? The time is, it's 10 o'clock. So, we've been cooking for
2 hours, nearly.
2 hours.
Oh, there you go. There's a timer. 1 hour and 53 minutes.
I thought it was going to take less time than that. But anyway, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I don't mind. I just make sure that I've got enough time because it's worth it. I just wish I had more every time because it gets finished so quickly. And then, you know, you think, yeah, I want some jambalaya. But, you know, I can't make it every second or third day. And now I'm just going to prepare the garnish because what we put over is we do green onion and just some parsley flakes, and then I might pop some more Tabasco over. I want to add, see, this is from not following the recipe, some pepper. I'm going to, because I've just been doing everything on the fly, I'm going to add some pepper. And some salt. That is in the recipe. A tablespoon each. I know. I didn't realize it was going to fall out of the colander. The holes are so small. And stir the pot. You're going to get your salt and your pepper in there through every bite.
On that back over.
No, I'm just stirring the pot and then I'm going to go back. All right. And now, is this clean?
It's rinsed, it's not clean.
Oh, well, it's fine. It's only vegetables. Am I in the right spot? So our garnish will be some green onion, and I'm just cutting it up really fine because it looks pretty. But you know, you do it how you like. It's not a whole lot. I've about a palm size, if I look at it. A handful. But then, like it's garnish, you know, you can put how much you want. It doesn't matter. And the other thing we're going to add is parsley flakes. And you don't have to add this. It just makes the dish look really good, really good. Because you've got it all in your dish already. What's the time now? We put it in at 10 o'clock. It's 10:05. Oops, sorry guys. And what I do at this point is just take the time to tidy up. And if you're cooking with me, let's do the same. Some music would be awesome right about now. Everything goes faster with music.
It's different live to the edited video.
Yeah.
Where I can speed everything up and then put music over it.
Yeah, and like, you know, when you want a recipe, you don't want to be bothered with, you know, the cleanup, the change out, or somebody cutting something for too long. No. I might keep the Tabasco out later.
Yeah, that's okay. We're giving away our secret.
What's our secret? Props.
Between takes, I normally tornado
Yeah.
around and clean everything.
You want to check Facebook?
Cool.
This, I will check Facebook.
You do. So we're just waiting for that to cook now, are we?
Yeah.
And how long was that?
So that's 20 minutes total from the time you add your rice and your chicken stock.
Which was at 1:53. 1 hour
Well,
and
it
53.
was 10 o'clock. So now it's 10:08.
Yeah, my head just exploded.
Facebook. Oh, Mike might be watching as well. Just subscribed. Hi guys, if you're new or if you just come online, hi. We are actually almost done. We are just waiting for our rice to cook, and then we are going to, you know, have the benefits of spending all this time cooking with love.
And I believe you can store this live when it's finished.
Yeah,
so
you can post it as a normal video.
Yeah, and then people can refer back.
Come here. It's rude, you know, when you're hearing this voice in the background, and he hates the camera.
Hi.
He hates the camera. He doesn't even take photos.
The things I do for love, honestly.
So, the question is, now Chris is not a cook, It's-
I believe we established that
I
about
didn't.
40 minutes ago.
Did you see how I side steps throwing you under the bus?
Mm-hmm.
Chris tried to cook one day. It's not what your TikTok says. Wow. Talisa revealing everything.
Yeah. Okay. So now it's while we're waiting for the pot. Clearly, it's time to put me on blast. So yes, carry on.
Oh yes, because when Chris was younger, and he put his kitchen caught on fire while he was trying to cook, and he's had a phobia about cooking. Was it ever since, or was it before that?
Let's face it. I've never been a good cook ever, but yeah, having your kitchen nearly burned down, it kind of puts you on edge. I mean, I'm one of those people that doesn't find cooking therapeutic in any way, shape, or form. I'd rather go and wash a car or, to be honest, probably stab myself. But anyway, I know what you're going to ask. Do I think that I could cook
Yes.
this dish? Yes. Well, I've seen it filmed twice now, and I actually think I could. So next time we cook it, I will give it a crack, and you can video that and then put it up on your channel for everyone to laugh at.
I don't know if that would even. What if you make the house catch on fire again?
No, I'll never do that. I promise.
So no, yeah, but that's and I think for me, what I am trying to achieve is because I'm trying to teach eggs. Yes, he can make eggs, and he can roast chicken.
Apparently, eggs doesn't involve cooking, though. You make eggs, you don't cook eggs, right? So technically, I can't cook anything.
Eggs. I'm saying hello again to Rox. I just saw your message online. But what were you saying? So yeah, the thing that I always wanted to achieve, because I've got my kids growing up and I've got my husband that doesn't cook. And with one of them, I won't say who, no matter how much you try and teach them just one dish, they always were calling me back, oh, Mum, is this right? Or, can you sit in the kitchen, and you can understand the first 5 times or so, but it just kept going. So I thought I would, record something for somebody who needs to eat, wants to have a good meal, but doesn't know how to cook, or, has got little interest in it. So that is how this all started. And I don't feel like, and maybe it's because I can cook, but I don't feel that cooking requires a special skill. I believe anybody can be good at it.
No, they can't. Oh, Shell's back.
Oh, Shell, I promise you, if you were smelling this right now, my tummy is actually growling.
It smells divine in here.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, but Shell's also just finished work, and then she had to stop at the supermarket, and so all of that, like, by the time you do all that, it is like dinner time.
Yeah. I don't know what the time is over there. It's 10 o'clock here, so it will be. So it's 7 o'clock in Dallas. That must be 8 o'clock, maybe. Wherever she is. Yeah, Arizona.
Or it could be the other way. It could be 6 p.m. maybe.
Perfect time to cook it, though.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm just checking to see if I've forgotten anything in the jambalaya. Oh, because I didn't end up looking at the recipe.
What do I do with my drink?
No. No. Everything is in there, guys. Everything. And you know, when you're cooking, it's fine because you're just concentrating on following a recipe. But you know, we had our tech issues. We were trying to talk to you guys. We were trying to make sure that you could see everything. So it's all very distracting. But yeah, so the main thing is that we've got the whole recipe done. I'll drive through for me. Yeah. Stir, then add tomatoes and paste. Okay. I think we were supposed to add bay leaves. I don't think it'll be an issue.
Do we have bay leaves?
We do.
I didn't get them. They weren't on
But
the
also, like,
they weren't on the list.
it's good to actually see what happens if you don't have everything. It's not a train smash because, you know, you're not, it's for your family, you know, so, and I think something like bay leaves is not going to break, you know, it's not going to be a deal breaker. If you, I had someone make the jambalaya and they didn't have green onion, and they were really happy with it as well. So I don't think it's going to be a big deal. If you change your meat, like Shell and I were talking earlier, and Rox, we were talking earlier. If you don't like chicken, you can use pork and chorizo, or you can use chicken, pork, and chorizo, the combination. So people make this with all kinds of different meats. You can have chicken, shrimp, and chorizo. I think the main thing is that you must have chorizo, and a lot of people use chicken as a base and the chorizo. So the variations are shrimp, crab, pork. That's what I've seen. So I think your meat, you can pretty much use what you like. With your pork, if you're not going to use chicken and you're going to use pork, you would absolutely do your first step and fry your pork in that oil so that the flavor can stick to your pot, like how we did in the first step. So yeah, but I don't know, like how I've seen some people who don't really fry their onion first. So I just didn't try that method because it didn't look that great. So yeah, what's the time? We are 18, 2 more minutes. Should we look?
Yeah. Let's take this over.
Jambalaya!
Shell says she's getting drive-through.
Yeah,
What drive-through, I wonder?
I don't know.
Right, so
Okay, so you guys know I have not seen this yet. So we are not ready.
Holy cow.
I'm just giving it a quick stir. I think my pot's high because it's catching at the bottom. So I'm just going to reduce that a little bit more. And then I'm going to work whatever I can up at the bottom. There we go. It's all good.
Oh, this is torture.
I know, right? And all we are looking for is that your rice is soft. Actually, I've got one there. No, I wouldn't say that's ready.
How long would you say it needs?
I would say another 5 minutes, but I think I'm gonna
Turn it down.
yeah, it's almost like I didn't add enough water. But it's fine. Okay. Back on. We'll see. So it's 10:20. Did I really start at 10 o'clock? I think I did. So what's different between the last time I made it and now?
Maybe we just left it for longer.
What's on my pot is not on. It's in the center.
Important to have it centered.
Uh.
I would have thought. Me being the professional chef that I am.
Arby's.
Arby's.
I haven't. What's Arby's? I haven't heard of Arby's.
No, I haven't either, so maybe we can look that up. Last time I was in the States, I had burgers every single day. I had Five Guys, In-N-Out, Whataburger. What else? I can't remember.
I don't know any of those.
Whataburger you'd like.
Why? Because it's got chicken in it.
They have, yeah, it's not like the standard, cheeseburger, hamburger, whatever. They have stuff with mushroom sauce or, yeah. I made a pig of myself.
My favorite burgers are bacon and banana, funny enough. Love mushroom with pepper. And what else? Taco Bell. Yeah, Taco Bell's yum.
Oh, yeah, Taco Bell's good.
Oh, it's shaved meat sandwiches.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So is it like that kebab place where they shave the meat off?
Maybe, I don't know.
Taco Bell.
I wonder if Roxanne's still there. She hasn't commented for a while.
Eh?
I wonder if Roxanne's still on.
Yeah, Roxanne said she's still watching. She sent me a private text.
Oh, okay, nice.
Okay, so I'm just stirring this and, babysitting it, making sure everything's going well. You're getting your plate ready.
I'm getting a plate ready for the presenting part of this. Whether or not it happens to be my plate and then vanishes is neither here nor there.
Look, on camera we must have a certain amount of decorum. You can't show your true colors like this.
Look, it is what it is. I'm sorry, but when someone comes out of a pot smelling like that, decorum be damned.
Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm just going to do a rice check again. Because at this point, all we're waiting for is the rice to be cooked. It tastes good. I wouldn't say so hot. I would say it needs another 5 minutes. So what's the time now? Oh, okay, yeah. So just getting my tea towel again, so I don't burn.
You know we have these, right?
Yeah. I'm actually going to remove this because this is the Dutch oven stays, if you got a cast iron pot, it stays hot for a while, and it also is going to soak up any further liquid. So I'm going to remove this now.
Okay. Low budget puppet show. Do you want to take it over there?
I'm so glad you can focus.
Do you want it over here?
I don't think I need these gloves to move the laptop.
You didn't even know you might need it. Tum-ta-da! Okay, let's do this in the pot this time because the last time we poured it into a bowl and did it all nicely, and So if I was just cooking for my family, I wouldn't put it in a bowl. They would just dish from the pot. So I'm going to do this right here. Right. So I just put in my green onion. I'm going to do my parsley flakes. Optional extra Tabasco. That was more than, I'm sure that was more than 10. Oh well.
You can never have enough Tabasco.
Do you wanna can you please show what I'm doing and what the food looks like? Just because I want to show what I'm trying to achieve.
Sorry, guys. Okay, like so.
Like so. Okay. So that is done. That looks juicy. That looks good. I've got some, garnishing in there and makes it look pretty with your, can you see what the red pepper does? It just sends the little flicks of red everywhere and it just makes it look so good.
Okay, Telly's asking, could you pre-cook the rice while you are doing everything else to save time and then add to absorb flavors?
No, because your rice is going to be, the whole point of doing your onions for so long is to flavor your rice. And if you don't cook your rice in the pot, your rice is going to be really bland and it's not going to taste the same.
So it's not as effective.
No.
I can understand why I would ask the same question.
Oh, well, yeah, of course, because if you're trying to, especially like when you've got a lot on the go, and you want to multitask.
Yeah.
Of course, you're a mom. You're juggling stuff all the time.
But it just won't taste.
It won't taste the same.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want to do a taste test, Chris?
Why not?
Go for broke.
So elegant eating on camera. Yeah, I don't think I need a shovel.
I was gonna say you're gonna perfect your shoveling action.
But we do take a spoon just for
It's
the fact that we eat like a 3-year-old. Let's get.
You want more?
No, I just want to make sure I get like a bit of sausage,
Bit of
a
chicken. Bit of vegetables.
a bit of earthang.
Blow it first. It's hot.
Why?
Is it okay?
Oh yeah.
Come here, so everyone can see.
No, because I should have done what Mother told me. That is beautiful. Well, have a try, but do blow it. It is, as you said, quite hot.
Okay, so
No, that's gorgeous. You get an aftertaste.
Tabasco heat.
Personally, I don't think it's that hot, but I quite like spicy food. But flavor-wise, oh yeah, very nice.
Oh my God, I just went paralyzed. That's so good. It's not like a chili hot. It is heat. It's like there's a heat to it. My mouth has got a little tingle, but it's not that where you need to drink a glass of milk. It's not like that. And you guys saw how much Tabasco I put in there. It was 10 plus 5 plus another 10. So if you want to, if you're nervous about the heat, maybe just try 10 and then stop completely. Don't add any more. Or do 5 drops of Tabasco, and then at the end when you're garnishing, have a taste and see, okay, could we handle more heat or not? Because everybody's different.
Are you done with my plate now?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's so good.
Right, do you need me for anything else?
No, I'll see you later.
No, I'm only kidding. I'll let it cool down for a second.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this very informal, very impromptu, and possibly unprofessional video.
Normal service will be resumed.
Yes, so we will, yeah, I can hardly speak because I'm so distracted. Thank you for joining me at the watch party. I really enjoyed you guys' company, and I hope you enjoyed our crazy vibe here going on. It was good. Oh, yay. That's awesome.
It was great. We'll be doing this for sure. Awesome.
Yeah, and the flavors linger in your mouth after you've eaten, which is what's happening to me right now. So I will see you guys sometime soon, and thanks for watching. If you like this video, please do hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for the YouTube algorithm. Have a great day or have a great night. See you guys.
See you guys.
Bye.